Shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rekakadai, Stabans to apostles and elders of great millstone. Much respect to you brothers out there as preaching this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Tabernacle of David that's being raised up, the hopeful elect, and the speckled birds scattered abroad as well. I want to say shalom. So I believe I want to title this lesson, Building Up Our Spiritual Ark. Building up our spiritual ark so we can be saved up out of here like Noah was. Noah and his family was saved, and we're trying to do the same. We're trying to find grace in the sight of Yahweh by Shema side so he can save us out of here, man. And this time the ark, Lord willing, where those men that get beamed up out of here, this time our ark is going to be them chariots. You know, the ones that the people call so-called UFOs. Those are going to be our salvation. Yahweh Shai cracking the sky, him and the angels, saving the elect from that thermonuclear fire. It's going to be beautiful, man. So instead of the world being destroyed by water like it was last time, the second death is going to be the fire. So we serve the Lord with fear. We trying to get the heck up out of here. And there's nothing new under the sun. So in the time of Noah, it was a whole bunch of wickedness. And in this time, it's a whole bunch of wickedness as well. And we're preaching righteousness, man. We're preaching the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom, man. And Lord willing, once again, Lord willing, He'll be gracious unto us. So that's why we got to keep on standing at our post and endure to the end. So I'm going to get a couple scriptures, man. And Lord willing, this is edifying. All right, so first I want to get Genesis 6 and verse 8. All right, Genesis 6 and verse 8. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh by Shema Sai. Okay, Noah found grace. And in the word it also says, let us praise famous men. Let's get that. Let's praise famous men. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 44:1. And you see right there it's 144. All right. Sirach 44:1. Let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begot us. Noah was one of those famous men. And we're giving praise because the Lord gave Noah as an example unto us, the hopeful elect in this time, to look up to. You know, he's a man to look up to. He was righteous in the sight of the Lord. Okay, he did what the Lord told him to. And that's what we're doing in this time. We're doing what the Lord tells us to do. If he tells us to go out there, rightly divide the word in truth, study, build up our brothers, you know, that's what we're supposed to do. You know, stand on our posts, preach the downfall of this kingdom week in and week out. Don't take no breaks. You ain't supposed to take no year off from this thing, man. Noah didn't take no year off when he was building the ark. Okay? When the ark was finished and the Lord sealed them doors, hey, that was it. So that's us in this time, man. We're preaching righteousness. We're preaching the downfall of this kingdom. And if you don't get right, you ain't going to enter into this ark. You ain't going to be saved, man. You know, it's not like these Christians out here, they scream, I'm saved. You ain't saved, man. Saved from what? You ain't saved. None of us is saved. None of us know that we're saved or not. Okay, with that attitude, you ain't got to do nothing. And that's a form of do what thy will. Christianity is a form of do what thy will. Let's read it again. Let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begot us. The Lord have wrought great glory by them through his power from the beginning. Okay, and Noah was one of those great men from the beginning who had the law, the testimony, okay, such as did bear rule in their kingdoms, men renowned for their power, giving counsel by their understanding and declaring prophecies. You see, the Lord gave us great men to look up to in the word. And he also gave us apostles and elders and brothers on down in this time as well to look up to. All right. And it's beautiful, man. The Lord deals with order. And so we just got to follow that order. We got to follow the word. And once again, go out there and preach this word. No questions asked, man. No kicking and screaming about it. You don't want to be like Jonah, who didn't want to preach the word, kicking and screaming about it. And then the Lord had to jack him up. You don't want to end up like that, When you read the word, the people are going to get the sign of Jonah. That's the only sign that they're going to get. And this time, the sign of Jonah that they're going to get, the 2/3, is them getting jacked up for real, getting that death by pain, because they don't want to take heed to this understanding. Here it is, the prophecies is popping up like popcorn, but they don't want to take heed to it. They act like they can't see nothing, man. All right, verse 4, leaders of the people, you see? Leaders of the people. And right now, if you don't believe it or not, we are the true leaders of the people. 2/3, they're going to have to learn the hard way that we are the true leaders. Not your Jesse Jacksons, your Al Sharptons, all them people. They ain't the true leaders. Okay? They are not. We are. Because we're preaching righteousness. We preaching how to truly turn to the Lord. Leaders of the people by their counsels and by their knowledge of learning met for the people. Wise. Okay? Wise. The Lord told us to be wise. Eloquent in their instruction. All right? So let's go back to Genesis. Genesis 6 and 8. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. All right? And Lord willing, the Lord in this time is finding grace in us. Okay? Lord willing. Lord willing. All right? These are the generations of Noah. Was a just man, you see? Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked with God, all right, with Yahweh Bashim outside. He walked with him. And that's us in this time, man. Lord willing, we're just in the sight of the Lord. Or Lord willing, we're blameless, man. But we won't know until we get saved, man. Until we get saved up out of this hellhole. All right? And so I'm going to jump down. Let's see. I'm going to get jump down to verse 12. And power looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupt his ways upon the earth. You see? It was corrupt back then. It's corrupt now. Corrupt back then, and it's corrupt now. I'm going to get a quick precept. Let's get Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. All right, Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. So there was wickedness, adultery, and all types of manner of wickedness, homosexuality back in those times. And now you have it in this time. And so the Lord is about to do away with 2/3, man, and you Edomites and you other nations, man. You're about to be brought down to naught. Let's read it again. Verse 12, and power looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his ways upon the earth. Okay, and that's why we signed the crying to Yahweh Bashim Shai, so we can get the heck up out of here. But 2/3, man, they don't want to get the heck up out of here. They talking about, oh, let's go out there and vote. All right, we need to get this orange man out of office. It doesn't matter if the orange man is in office or not. This place ain't your kingdom, man. This place is corrupt. But they don't have the eyes to see it, so they threw, man. They threw. And power said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. And that's what's going to happen, man. All right, this place has a judgment. This place is filled with wickedness, led by the rulership of Esau, Edom. Led by the rulership of Esau, Edom. So that's why this world has to be brought down. And guess what? The new kingdom is going to be brought up. And that's what we're waiting for. That's why we out there preaching this word. That's why we out there. Let's get a quick precept, man. Let me see what it was. It was, I think it was Sirach. Give me 1 second while I turn to it. Bear with me. Sirach, I think it's 10. Yep. A wise judge would instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. And this world is not governed by prudent men. But the world to come will be governed by prudent men. The wisest men out there, man. The Israelites. All right? We're going to be the ruling class people in the world to come. As the judge of the people is himself, so are the officers. And what manner of men the rule of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So if the ruler is wicked, the people are going to be wicked. And the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And you see this man Esau, Edom. He's destroying himself, polluting the air, all that, man, just destroying the earth, man. Putting out wickedness to the highest degree. This man got to be taken out of power, man. Verse 4, I love this. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. You see, the Lord rules. That's what these 2/3 don't understand. Oh man, let's get the orange man out of here, man. You have no understanding, man. You a freaking clown if you voted, man. You are a freaking clown. Get the hell up out of here, man. And you are. You are a clown if you think voting is going to change something. You see, that's why we out here preaching and telling you that the Lord rules over everything, man. It's the Lord's movie. He set up the basis of men to rule. And right now, the basis of men is ruling right now. And that's Esau, Edom. But guess what? This man's going to be taken out of power. For the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable. And that's what these people don't understand, man. Yahushua, right? Yahushua is going to be the one that's going to be set over these people. Okay? When you read Psalms 2, ask me, and I shall give ye the heathen for inheritance, roughly paraphrasing. The Lord is going to have the heathen as an inheritance. And we're going to be joint heirs with Yahushua, so we're going to have the heathen for inheritance. They're going to build up our kingdoms. Just like they had us in derision, they made us build up their kingdoms. Well, guess what? The Lord has a judgment for them, man. We are going to rule with a rod of iron. And it's going to be beautiful, man. Our kingdom is going to be beautiful. It is going to be beautiful. Yahushua is going to be reigning King David, the rest of the 12, and the rest of 144,000 elect. You see, the Lord deals with order. Okay? And this place is through. So that's why we out here preaching righteousness. And we're hoping that the Lord deems us worthy so we can be the first fruits to see Yahushua ruling. And we can be joint heirs with him. You see, a simple ass Negro that voted, he ain't looking forward to rulership. Rulership doesn't even come across his mind, He hears about rulership, he gets a brain freeze, man. He's through, man. He's through. Matter of fact, let's go to Habakkuk. Let's go to that real quick. Habakkuk 2:1. Let's start right there. Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch. I will set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall say, Slakia, what shall answer when I am reproved. You see, you get reproved out here, man, when you come into this truth. But you're supposed to be out here standing upon your watch. You know, you get fed. You eat this whole roll, you get fed. And go out there and preach and stand upon your watch. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth. All right, we're able to understand this word. You know, the Lord gave the word. The scribes, they wrote it down. And the men of the Lord go out there and now in this time preach it, because we can understand it. For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You know, a day to the Lord, this is what I like to say, man. A day to the Lord is but 1,000 years. So you got these simple ass fools out there that be like, man, you know, y'all been saying this stuff is going to come to pass forever. No, it's going to come to pass in the Lord's time. That's what you don't understand. You know, if you actually knew this word, you wouldn't be simple like that. You know, you're not prudent. You're not wise. So we telling you what's going to come to pass. All right. Verse 4, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. All right. Esau, Edom, hey, the soul that is in him, man, is not upright. You can't clean this man. Can a leopard change his spots? No. Can Esau, Edom get the leprosy off of him? No. Can he get all these wicked ass thoughts off of him? No. Right? He's not right, man. But guess what? The just shall live by his faith. The just is going to live by faith. The just is going to be out here doing his work. Okay? No questions asked. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine. He's a proud man, you see? That's why this man got to be taken down. Neither keeper at home, who enlarges his desires as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. So this man is just taking over the whole world. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he's not satisfied. You know, this man has trillions and trillions of dollars, but he's not satisfied with that. You know, he's thinking now, you know, hey, I want to chip everybody. Everybody got to be my slave. You know, he want to try to be like the Most High, able to see everything, able to know everything, while destroying this earth. So this man has to be taken out, but 2/3, once again, 2/3 cannot see why this man has to be taken out. I'm going to jump down to, for the second time, verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. Woe, destruction. And that's Esau, Edom. As we read earlier, he's not a keeper at home. He's stealing everything. He's not satisfied. And this whole kingdom is established by iniquity, man. Killing of the Israelites. Pushing out homosexuality. Pushing out, man, there's so much witchcraft and stuff that's going on behind the scenes that we don't even know. All right, so this man has to be taken out. This man has to be taken out. So let's get some more scriptures, man. Let's get 1 Peter 3:20. Let's go ahead and get that. Highlight that real quick. Which sometimes it's like you. 1 Peter 3:20, which sometimes were disobedient, when once the long suffering of power waited in the days of Noah while the ark was preparing, wherein few, that is 8 souls, were saved by water. Okay? And this time the only the elect is going to be saved in them chariots. All right? And there's going to be a mass amount of death that's going to happen out here because you didn't choose to trust in Yahweh Shem outside. You trusted in Joe Biden. Joe Biden was your savior. So we going to tell you, hey, ain't Joe Biden your savior? Turn to him. Let him save you in the time of trouble. Not knowing that the Lord rules over everything. And the president, he ain't calling the shots. He's taking orders from people behind the scenes, man. But people don't want to listen to that. All right? People don't want to listen to that. All right, so we're hoping, Lord willing, we're of the elect, and he saves us like he saved Noah. Okay? Let's get Hebrews 11:7. One second while I turn to it. Hebrews 11:7. Let's highlight that in a different color. By faith, Noah, being warned of power of the things not as seen yet. You see, we're not seeing the nuclear destruction. We're not totally seeing the whole outbreak of Jacob's trouble. All right, Jacob's trouble is breaking out, but it's not to the degree of men out here screaming like little babies. It's not to that degree. But we know that it's coming. We know that the nuclear missiles are coming. So we're out here doing this work. We're moved. You see? By faith, Noah, being warned of power of things not seen, moved with fear, prepared the ark to the saving of his house. Okay? Moved with fear. Why? Because it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Okay? If you're not doing what the Lord tells you to do, hey, you through. You're going to get jacked up. And so when you have true love of the Lord, man, you're going to do what the Lord tells you to do. So you're going to be out there on the highways and byways. You're going to be out here learning, fasting, and praying. So you and your household can get saved. You and your brothers can get saved up out of here. You see? It said move with fear. And there's a lack of fear in the house of Israel, man. There's a lack of fear. You can see it, man. A lack of fear. By which he condemned the world and became higher of righteousness, which is by faith. Okay, we have faith. You show your faith. It's like your faith is dead without works. And so we out here show our faith by getting out there and doing the work. Okay, we're moved by fear. You know? Though we can't see the nuclear missiles, though we can't see Jacob's trouble popping off right now with grown-ass men crying, we're still moved by fear because we ain't trying to get jacked up, man. 2/3 allotted to be jacked up, to be condemned, man. You know, and it goes on and shows our forefathers that were moved by faith as well, okay? And once again, we praise famous men. All right, let's get some more. Let's get Luke. Well, I'm going to get Matthew first. Let's get Matthew 24 and 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. You see, we're not supposed to be distracted. You know, it's nothing wrong with living life and doing this work, but when living life distracts you from doing this truth, distracts you from going out here feeding the sheep of Yahweh Shem outside, you going off. And that's what these people are out here doing. They rather play the Xbox 360, the Xbox One X, PlayStation 5, you know. instead of following Yahweh Shemi outside. So they eating, drinking, having a good time. And they're not moved by fear, as we read in Hebrews 11:7. They're not moved by fear. They can't see the incoming danger. They can't see that Esau Edom is gearing up. He knows that he has but a short time to rule this earth. They can't see it. So they're going to have to learn the hard way. They're going to have to get that death by pain, man. They're going to have to get it. All right? They're going to have to get it. And Lord willing, we're of the elect, and we get saved up in them new arks. Them chariots, man. All right. Let me get Luke. All right. Let's get Luke 17:27. Luke 17:27. They did eat. Go ahead and highlight this. Luke 17:27. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given into marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. That's why I like this one in Luke right here, man. All right. It said they destroyed them all. All right. Destroyed them all. So they threw, man. They threw. If you're not serving the Lord with fear, you ain't moved by fear, you ain't in this truth, man, you're going to be destroyed, man. You're going to taste that second death. All right? You're going to taste that second death. So that's pretty much it, man. Of course, I can read some more down here and, get some more scriptures. But, you pretty much get the point. Keep on doing this work, man. Build up your spiritual ark. Get built up in this truth. This is the time that we're in to get built up. Prophesy the downfall of this wicked-ass kingdom. And Lord willing, we get the heck up out of here like Noah. And this time it's going to be in a spectacular fashion, man. You read Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. They doubted us. But they ain't going to doubt us in that day. Men of the Lord going to get that spiritual power. Men of the Lord and their families. All right, they're going to get beat up in them chariots. And it's going to be a beautiful sight. And they're going to know that they were wrong and we were right. And with that, until next time, Lord willing, shalom.